This episode is brought to you by In the Crew 512, Austin's first and only streetwear brand. If you're from Austin or even if you just love the city, make sure you check out inthecrew.com. Use the code HALFTIME for 15% off your entire order. Now, enough of me talking. Enjoy the show.
Hey yo, I never had common sense, but I had enough sense to calm my ass down and make my dollar stretch.
Welcome back to the episode of Halftime Company, man. Today we got a special episode for y'all. Y'all know me, man. I always want to bring people to you that I think that's going to inspire you, motivate you, and really give you, tools from their life and their experience to be able to add to your life. And this man sitting next to me is somebody that's doing it in a lot of facets. He's wearing a lot of hats, you know what I mean? And he's doing an amazing job at all of it. And I think that when you're doing that, that shows that you're locked in and God really is supporting you and blessing you. And the person next to me is no other than the great man himself, Mr. Rich. How you doing, boss?
With you, man. I appreciate that introduction.
Man,
I
thank you.
appreciate that introduction.
Thank you so much for pulling up to the set, man.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And like, what people don't understand, too, what y'all don't understand, man, he came all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. That's dedication to come out here and chop it up and sit down with me, man. So I can't tell you how much the family appreciates you for doing that.
Oh, yeah,
bro,
most definitely, man. I like what you building. I like what you have built already. And I know we talked about, like, the process of how everything has came about. So me being someone I like those type of individuals, and especially with quality is involved, taking the time. Like, we have many multitude of cameras out here at this moment, just being able to operate from one person. So it's like you're taking the time to also put in the work into the craft, and a person who put work into the craft can also see that. And so that's how we're here today, I feel.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
I love what you just said, man. Like, so walk me through you getting started in, I would say, the entertainment business. I don't want to label you as a musician.
Yeah.
And I don't want to label you as a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
I don't want to label you as an actor. You're like it's like a three-headed monster or four-headed monster. Like you do so many things very well.
Thank you.
What made you say, hey, this is the lane that I want to go into?
Man, I haven't even. It just kind of came about. I mean, more so with one of the heads, it was music. So with music, I was one of those people where I'm in middle school and I'm fake signed. I told this story a lot. It's like I was fake signed to one of my homies' uncles. And so I'm already getting like 10,000, 15,000 views in middle school for music. And so I'm going to the studio after school. And I also mentioned this before. It's like I went to school longer than everyone else. I went to a school called KIP in St. Louis.
Okay.
And so we got out of school at 5 p.m. and sometimes we had Saturday school. So we talking about a time period where it's like I'm already building grit through going to school longer than everyone else, putting in more work, and then I sometimes go to school on Saturdays. And if you play sports, you might have to stay longer.
Yep.
And then you talking about going to the studio, I'm getting home at like 10 p.m.
It already in middle school.
Middle school.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You're already getting that repetition in a way of work.
Yes, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, and everything, the way that it was all set up, is like they teach you how to shake hands, and when you look into someone, that was like one of the first schools. It was like almost an experiment almost. They're like, okay, we're going to bring this to St. Louis. We're going to see how it works. This works in other places. I think they got some in Washington, D.C., some across the world. And so they brought it to St. Louis, went to the city where most opportunities don't get brought to, and they said, hey, take a chance on us. And that was a big pivotal role, along with obviously the people that's in my life, my parents, and those mentors I had around me as well. So you combine that, you build your resources even more, and then that was kind of how music got started. And so after that, man, I just really started rolling. I hit 100,000 in high school, but didn't care about it because my main focus has always been sports. So when you say, where did these headed monsters come from? It's like some been around, others was put aside. But when I got done playing football, it's like God just kind of blessed me with everything. It's like now I get to choose what it is I'm going to do. And every time I do it, it ends up being very successful.
You know, what it sounds like to me, you can correct me if I'm wrong, obviously this is your life. Right? I can't tell you about your life. But it sounds like to me that God had put in specific talents into you,
Yeah.
and you decided to go and play football or play sports or whatever it is, and that's fine. But
Yeah.
what people don't understand about God is that when He puts something in you, it does not go away.
That's a fact.
It's going to be in you.
Yeah.
And so eventually you came back around to, okay, well, I'm not doing sports no more. What can I do? And you leaned on your gifts and your talents.
Yes. That
That's
I
what it sounds like.
that I soon recognized after playing sports. I even wrote an ebook about how I really didn't know my favorite foods. Everything is to get to a particular point. It's to get to the lead. Like that's everything that you do. So what I'm eating, I might not know what I like to eat. All I know, I'm eating things that's going to help me get more mass. I'm drinking things that's going to help me build more muscle. I'm just doing everything that I know need to be done to reach this level. And so I'm so spearheaded with that. And obviously I'm learning discipline. I'm the most consistent, always been a gritty person. But like once I got done with it, it had me realize like, okay, what was my purpose in all of this? And so then that's where I became, all of the effort I put into that started to become all the effort I put into myself.
Gotcha.
It was the same effort, but it was different. It was put for a specific thing. Now that I'm pouring into myself, I'm the specific thing. And now everything else get the benefits of what I'm pouring into me, and those gifts are being able to be shown.
Yeah. You can't you can't pour into cups if you empty.
Facts.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like, and what you're allowing yourself to do is you're allowing God to pour into you.
Facts.
And once He fills your cup, because He says that our cup runneth over.
Yes, overflow. Yes.
Right? So the way I like to look at it is I'm gonna stack myself on top of all y'all.
Yeah.
Not in an egotistical way.
Yes. Yeah.
But if I know that God is pouring into me, I want my overflow to go to you. So when I pour into everybody else and I tip that cup back up, it continues to pour into me, and I continue to. It's like it's almost like the that at a water park.
Yeah.
Whenever that bucket fills up, after a while it tips down,
over,
and
it
then
come
everybody
back.
gets all wet.
Yeah.
Like that's what, in a way, yes, I might be up there, but I'm also working.
Yes.
And that's what it sounds like you doing. You're
Yes.
working. You're saying, hey,
Yes.
everything that I capture and everything that I catch, I'm just gonna tip it down and pour it down to all
Yes.
y'all. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And just keep doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
If
And
that makes sense.
No, I do. I have to. I have to, and it has to be that way because I mean, I can't go back home and have a phone call and say, hey man, do you know such and such? Who's able to get me to a certain level and a certain point? I think sometimes who we're around, especially growing up, it caps out. So if you don't know those people, I have to be that person to know those people. So the more people that I know and the more resources and the character, people are like, oh, okay, I mess with Rich. Like I'm willing to do things for Rich, and it's gonna be vice versa. And so I'm able to bring opportunities. My thing is I want to make a phone call today. And if I really know that you talented, or I really know that you really are this person that you say you are, and I see it, make a phone call, get you somewhere tomorrow.
And it's done.
It's done. I don't need the the consecutive callbacks. If I see it in you, I believe in you, make that phone call, it's done. And that's what I want to be also known for.
Yeah.
A person who just get it done. I'm not selling you no dreams. I'm not selling you no hopes. Anything that I can do, I want to change your life and your peoples that you around life. And that's all. That's it.
That's it.
Impact.
I love what you just said it too. Like, I'm not selling no dreams, no hopes. And I think because we kind of talked about it a little bit before, like this is not like an overnight thing.
Yeah.
This is not a 9 to 5 thing.
Yeah.
You're not, correct me if I'm wrong again, because I'm not trying to put nobody.
Yeah.
But I'm just assuming by the time that you wake up to the time you go to sleep, and that's probably 18 hours, let's say, you're working.
Yeah.
It's not I punch the clock and then I'm done for the day and I get to just go watch Netflix and just hang out. No, you're working nonstop. That is an entrepreneur, even a creative. Like sometimes my mind cannot stop creating.
Yes.
And I want it to stop, but it just continues to go.
I agree.
That's how I'm wired.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you're wired the
same way, bro.
So it's like, what would your encouragement be to somebody who wants to step into kind of the role that you're in, and I guess know like the work that you have to put in to be where you are right now?
Man, I think that's the biggest question to kind of see what words of encouragement. I think those individuals have to find out what are they really doing it for and have meaning for it. And I talked about this in my recent speaking engagements about the original meaning. Like, what is the original meaning? What made you start this? And then you got to continue using it to reignite your purpose to get you to your destination. Like, that's my sequence of it. So if I'm encouraging someone, it's like, what is it that you want to do it for? It's simple as like why, who, what, why, where, the 5 W's or whatever the case may be. And it's like, why are you doing it? But like literally think about it, resonate in it, and then find purpose in it and go from there. And I think a lot of the times I have meaning with my stuff. Like friendships, meaningful. How people see me, meaningful. How I represent my family, meaningful. How I hold character into business, conversation, relationships, all meaningful. So that means that for me to encourage someone else is that they got to have meaning in what they do, and then they got to figure out why they do what they do. And then I feel like they can get to where they want to be. And not only just want it for the accolades, but really want it. Like I literally have statistics on my refrigerator that say, okay, I'm going to impact 8.062 billion people. That's how many people in the world. Now, in Phoenix, is 7.62 million. So if I know these two numbers and I know that's the overarching goal, then I'm already able to have it in my mind to see it unconsciously. It becomes intentional. And then what? And then I'm creating plans that aligns with what my goal is. Because how you going to impact 8.062 billion people? Doing things in certain ways of systems.
And something that, like you said, is impactful for you.
Yes.
If you living in it and that's who you are, like you can't you can't fake the funk. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so it's like it's one of those things where like you really have to be cut from that cloth
Facts.
to do it. And so many people do things that they're not cut from.
Yes.
And that's why it fails. And they think that, oh, I'm a failure.
No,
But it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
no, you didn't tap into the thing that you are into. And
Yeah.
who knows it? So many people would make fun of I remember this kid. And I don't want to say his name because I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
get
cool.
permission, but I remember this kid, he used to draw all the time in lunch. People used to make fun of the kid. Yo, drawings suck.
Yeah.
This man is a multi-million artist now
Dang.
with his drawings that
Yeah.
he started from high school, but nobody could see that vision.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to just say, this isn't good. That sucks. That's not it.
Yeah.
And there's so many people will walk away from that. But for me, it's like, soon as I hear that, that's exactly where I need to be.
Be inspired by it.
That's exactly where I need to be. I
Yeah.
need to be in a place where y'all are throwing dirt on me.
Yeah.
Because if I'm truly a seed,
Yeah.
I need the dirt.
Facts.
I need everything that you throw on me so I can sprout higher than anybody can perceive.
I agree.
You know what I
And
mean?
that belief in yourself to know you can do it. Because if everybody telling you that you can't do it, but you really can see what you can do and it's being shown to you that you can do it, I think you just continue on doing it. You know, I think one key thing is that a lot of people that I may come around and sometimes everything changes, especially with the people that you're around or what you're involved with. But one thing that I truly learned is like, I might not have a team per se. You know, you get people who dibble in, dibble out. But I've been able to see like God has shown me that is my team because everybody who work cohesively together, the results are almost equivalent.
Yep.
And it's like, I really only got this person. I probably have a videographer here and there. Shout out Nathan. Or photographer, Christopher Photographer, AZ. I'm gonna start shouting out people later.
Oh yeah,
But just in that realm of things I've seen, and I'm like, okay, I know who to rely on. I've been new, and I got the belief in myself. So everything that I'm willing to do is that I'm gonna show you where I belong. It's like it's not because I want to show you why I belong, but I know I belong, and the result is that it's showing you that I belong.
Exactly.
And it all just starts with the self and your beliefs and how you really gonna get to that point.
I love that. It's really sitting in your energy or in who God made you to be, right?
Facts.
And it's like, yes, Jesus went and he did prophecies and he preached and proclaimed, but like it wasn't like he went out and just like, I'm the son of God, I'm the son of God, I'm the son of God. No, he would just communicate with people.
Yes.
And make them come to the realization of who he was.
Mm-hmm.
And I think oftentimes so many people want to prove themselves.
Right.
to other people.
Yes.
Instead of proving themselves to themselves.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And it'll work naturally in that way. Once you pour it into yourself, everybody gonna get that reflection of it. And that's where I feel like if you're a great leader, if you're a powerful leader, you're a successful leader, impactful leader, the people that you're gonna impact are gonna see that to be that because of who you are.
Who you are.
It's a reflection.
Exactly.
So if everything is becoming successful, friendships, relationships, who you want to be, because I look at myself to be one of the ultimate people, bro. And I'm saying my ideal self is being an ultimate man. So that means not only in the gym if I'm working out, but I'm also working my mental fortitude. I'm also reading. I'm making sure I read books that I can talk about I can be very communicative.
Yep.
I am trying to hit an all-around circle so I can, at the end, I'm the best ever son. When I have a wife, the best ever husband. When I have kids, the best ever father. The best ever anything that I put my all into, that's what I want to be. The best ever.
The best.
And that's with all of this.
And that's a beautiful thing, especially, you say you're a man of faith. When we in God and we can show that reflection of him,
facts.
We are the best.
Facts.
We are the greatest.
Yeah.
Because he is the best and he is the greatest. And if we are reflections of him, well, that means that we're the best. We're the greatest.
Facts.
The world can say otherwise.
Right.
But God calls us something different.
Facts.
So I love that, man. So real quick, I want to take it back real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I want to understand what brought you from St. Louis to Arizona.
So I finished up my undergrad in Kansas, in Pittsburgh, Kansas.
Okay.
And so from there, I ended up coming here in 2022.
Gotcha.
And so my mom, she moved to Phoenix probably about 10, 12, 15 years ago. And then most of my other family started to migrate. Okay. I mean, so the weather, family, the opportunities, and then that was just really it.
Yeah. Mean, I've been to Phoenix once. I like it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's cool. I just haven't really explored it. I got a couple guys out there. Shout out LA and Jermaine. I got my boys out there. I need to go visit them sometime soon. But tell me how Phoenix is like as far as for what you're doing, like entertainment wise, music wise, speaking engagements.
Yeah.
Like how is that environment for what you're specifically doing?
It's coming about. Phoenix is one of those places that's up and coming, fast track city. So a lot of individuals from LA, all over the world. Phoenix is the place where it's very diversified.
Okay.
Like it's very rare that you come across somebody who is from Phoenix, if that's a native.
Okay, cool.
But
cool.
They are there. And so, I mean, with the acting, you got your agencies out there as well. With the music, I like priding myself on finding the best of the best talent. To me, I feel like I'm the best at what I do. Maybe if it's not already notarized or exposed, but it's seen.
It's seen.
People,
they know it.
They know. They see you. They didn't heard conversations and had conversations in industries I'm not even a part of, and my name is getting brought up. So I like focusing on who is the best of the best individuals to work with. And so how that scene looks is I feel like I create what I can create with the people that I'm around to add to the scene, to contribute. And I think that's what about. We hosted an industry night in December of last year, had 150 people. We had Emmy Award host, publicists, different actors. Like, it was amazing.
That's dope. And let me ask you this question. How many speaking engagements have you done up to that point?
Up until that point, I done December, I had done one. But the thing is that this is the thing. People gonna look at you as a talent, which is okay. But also, I can operate, again, like in many ways, to be a person who's of business. I believe it works in two ways. You got your creative mindset, you got your business mindset. I just happen to know how to feel like I can integrate them. And I know that the more value that I bring as somebody who's sharp, who has a mind, who can bring in people and have people contribute, you're more valuable.
Way more.
So when I host those events, that's the call out to say, okay, we're going to bring people here and also them investors. Come look. Because they got to see. And the only way that people going to see is by you being great.
Yeah, man, if people could just like get out there, just get out their way. I think that's a big thing, man. Like I saw a video that you did.
Yeah.
which I also want to give you your flowers, bro. Your short films and stuff like that is cool.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? That's really dope.
Thank you.
Like, and then like your Instagram stuff, like it's cool, bro.
I appreciate that.
And it was one where you were running up a hill.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Where you fail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like so many people, they, in a way, it's like they're so much in a rush that they trip over their own steps. Where if they just took a little bit of time, they would have been fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember my coach telling me, and shout out Coach Baines, he said, "Hey, JB, look, like I want you to go 100 miles an hour when you playing football.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
give me nothing
yeah.
less. Go 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But if you feel you're gonna make a mistake,
Yeah.
turn down to 90. Just execute.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever in that range up to 100.
Yeah.
If you got to give me 98, you give me 98, but execute that.
Right.
If you give me 90, execute that.
Yeah.
You know, so it was just like, it reminded me like, yeah, like, if I make a mistake, I make a mistake, but he also wants me to be smart enough to not put myself in a mistake space.
Right.
But still go as hard as I can.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Does
yeah.
that
And
make
I
sense?
get you.
Yeah,
Cause I like that point because I get so caught up in my mom, my parents, or my friends. They're like, "You're not a robot," because I'm just trying to be so excellent. But it's not, and I think everything got its pros and cons. I don't think it's one way to do things. I think the way that you know yourself and like you saying those ways of execution, like that's what it's about.
Right.
But it's like for me, it's this burning desire to be excellent.
Mm-hmm.
And what does it stem from? Like that original meaning, the things we talk about. How much can I contribute? Who don't got resources? It's a lot of people.
Yep.
Life's still going on, but it's a lot of people that's going without. But if I can contribute a whole bunch of me and a whole bunch of me's through my reflection, it's going to get done because people are watching you, people are watching me. And then they can see the character of it. They can see what we've gone through and how we got through.
Exactly.
Then they're gonna do the same, and we're already impacting people, and they're impacting people, and so we're touching more people than we can imagine. And that's my mindset for excellence, bro. Like minimizing any form of mediocrity for myself, but that's just how my brain works.
You know, I usually ask this question at the end, but I think it would be good to ask it right now. What's something that you want to bring awareness to in this world today?
Awareness to, I think, hope, man. Not losing hope. I think not losing hope. I think that's one of the big ones. And hope can be a stemming from people want to commit suicide. Hope can be self-sabotage. And hope can be just forgetting why you exist. That's the loss of hope. And Viktor Frankl, it's a book. It's a Man's Search for Meaning. It's a great book. And he just kind of talks about like they was in concentration camps. He's a psychologist. Just giving a quick overview. But it was just those people who lost hope of seeing everything that they ever imagined died earlier than those who kept imagining their families when they get out, the people they wanted to see, the things they wanted to do. And that's what kept them. And ultimately, they got out.
Yeah. And they got to experience those things that kept them alive because of the hope that they had. And I think that's beautiful because it also leads into, I'm a Christian man, right? I'm a man of faith, and I have hope in the Lord and faith in the Lord that he did the work that he did.
Yes.
And for me, whenever I close my eyes for the final time, my hope is in the Lord.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because, like, to your point, some people are not going to have that hope and some people will.
Yeah.
And some people will wake up to the reality, like you're saying in that book, to where my faith, my hope kept me alive.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And I always encourage y'all, I always encourage the family, man. Like, I'm not telling you to go be a Bible thumper.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling you to do is to understand that God created you for a specific purpose and a reason, and you're here for that. So find it, and whatever it is, like, do it, and that's just what it is.
It's what about it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So I love that, man. But
Yeah.
talk to me, man. Talk to me about what's coming up with Rich, man. Like movies, speaking engagements, like what you got shaking out in Arizona, man?
Man, it be a lot of stuff. Right now, we we did the suicide awareness video
Yes.
on YouTube, In Case I Disappear. Like, we're really approaching 15,000 in a couple
awesome.
weeks.
That's amazing. That's
I
amazing,
appreciate
bro.
that.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank
That's
you.
dope.
Thank you.
That's
That was,
dope. Talk to the family a little bit about that.
so the In Case I Disappear, it was basically like, you see two people who are in the same, they live in the same life. They're both cool, but they live in and dealing with what they're dealing with separately. So one really don't know because they can't be there for the other person, and the other person can't be there for their friend because they both dealing with something that has been really unannounced. And so we kind of get to see that through the film, and it really has resembled a lot of what people are feeling. Like the feedback that we've gotten, it has sparked conversations. It has gotten people to self-reflect.
That's amazing.
And think about, like, how did you, I barely said anything, but I felt everything.
Felt everything.
And so that's what we bring in, and that's just one. And shout out Nathan, I Ate Perception, and he co-directed it. We did it together. We both acted in it together.
That was dope, man. And like the like, to your point, like, y'all didn't say much, but much was said, right? Like,
Yeah.
a picture has 1,000 words, and a picture has nobody's talking in it,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So like, what y'all said a lot, and what I loved about it too was I felt like a lot of men could feel that. You know what I mean? A
Yeah.
lot of men could understand staring in the mirror, crying, just staring at yourself.
It's
But
real.
you smiling, you got tears coming down your face, and it's just like, you know, I know a lot of people in that situation because myself has been in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Myself has been in a situation where I'm just screaming and just upset, but also there's no thoughts. There's nothing there. I can't figure out where to go.
Yeah.
You know, so I love that y'all represented men and our mental health because unfortunately, we can only be strong in this world.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
There's no time for weakness or sadness or therapy.
Yeah.
There's no time for that.
Yeah.
Weak stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Only strength. Go pick something up, lift it.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
Yeah.
But I love that. And like, does therapy mean a lot to you?
Yeah, man. I went through therapy. I think I was in college, and it was just something where initially it started off as like, I know I ain't tripping, man. Cause I feel like, I'd be like, okay, I know I'm not tripping. Cause it seemed like when you talk to people, and it's like a lot of people, it's a lot of reverse going on, and sometimes we can all be our own hypocrites as well.
Yeah.
And so I got into it when I was in college. I went and tried it out and whatnot, just on my own self-reflection. Nobody pushed me, nobody said nothing to me. I just knew for myself and having that self-efficacy myself. And so I went, man, and then I enjoyed it. And then I found out more about myself, and then I analyzed more situations. And initially, I also went because I had lost a best friend. So I'm like, all right, football was a distraction for me. So how do I really come to terms with these emotions? If I want to be the ultimate man, I got to learn how to convey my emotions.
That's it.
And so, and how I can deliver it, how I can resonate with it. And I always look at something as if it's like, if you're trying to get me off my game, if I beat you in a sense at the game of making sure that I stay firm and, not really give in to what you're trying to do, I feel like I reach a new level.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. Like, we have a conversation, I feel like I reach a new level when I know something is there for me to push me back, but I step forward.
Yep. And like, that's a beautiful thing. It's like a dance, right?
Yes.
And one thing that I learned too when I was in therapy about myself is that I became more competitive about my life.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like I started seeing like the enemy taking territory in a lot of places that I had control, but I was just giving it to him.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was like almost like, you can have it today.
Yeah.
Versus me taking a step forward, like
Facts.
you saying, and saying, no, you can't have this today.
Yes.
This is mine over here.
That power, that's that control. People kind of forget that they have control over their lives. And I feel like the self-development is what kind of lets you gain that territory back. Because if you already been defeated and you're not self-developing, you only pushing yourself backwards to a place where you feel suffocated, where you feel like you don't want to be here, where you lose hope. And that's the whole thing about this. self-develop, do it repetitively, do a repetition with repetition. And then if you got to do things as far as look at stuff like I do unconsciously, because I need those small details to be in my mind intentionally.
Intentionally, you have to have it.
Yes.
And it's like visualizing. I think visualization is huge, right?
Facts.
And I love like seeing something in my head and taking it out and bringing it to like the present and actually being able to see it. And when I do that, I feel so close to God.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like, bro, you gave me this vision.
Yes.
And here I am actually doing it and creating it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's no better feeling than that.
Yeah.
Almost.
It's purposeful. Yeah.
It's purposeful.
Yeah. And when you do that so consistently, man, it builds confidence.
Yes.
And then that's where, I'm sorry, that's
good.
where you get the people who can just do it like you spoke about earlier, because they thought about it, they did it, and they, even if they didn't have success or not, it became the unimaginable became imaginable because you brought it from a place there, it was just a thought and you brought it to fruition.
Right.
And that's that confidence.
And you know what's cool too? Because God was telling me this when I was praying about this. He said, sometimes I give people visions, but I don't give them detail.
That's real.
And what he said by that is like, I might give you vision and detail.
Yeah.
And I might give them vision. So when they see the detail, then it matches with their vision. And it's like, oh God, that's exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly what I needed.
Yeah.
And so that's the power that he gives you, is sometimes that detail.
Facts.
You know, a lot of people can set up speaking engagements.
Yeah, for sure.
But the detail that you provide in it is going to be the difference.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That is dope. Yeah, I like that.
And sometimes God just gives you that extra. We are blessed and highly favored. If we're highly favored, that means that he is putting things and putting detail in our life. So when we come around people are like, I gotta talk to Rich.
Gotta talk to me.
There's just something about Rich. I gotta talk to Rich.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really God doing it.
Yeah.
But because you are operating how you are operating, he's saying, nah, Rich is my guy.
I appreciate that.
And every time he walk in the room, I want people to feel what it would be like with me walking into a room.
No,
that's how cool God is. So people don't think but that's the case.
That's what it is, and man,
that's the case.
Just even hearing you say that is a blessing to me as well, because like that's real, it's authentic. It's when people can see it on you and they can see it and live and vicariously live some people, because they may not want to live. They want to see who can live for them. And I think that's what social media has began to be.
Yep.
How can I live through
people?
But I wanted you to live too. So you ain't got to live through me. I'm going to go through what I need to go through. But I'm also, if you want to live. So that's also the other thing, to accept and receive.
Yeah.
Do you want to receive to live as well? Because I can accept you living if you really to coexist with me, be interdependent. We already got we're an independent type society, but to be interdependent, we can work together. I can come to Texas, meet you.
Yep. You can sit down on the couch and chop it up.
Right. Like I've known you, or we had multiple conversations, but it's the first one when it all comes together.
Yep.
And I believe, like, kind of just going back to what you were saying, man.
That's it, man. It's all community, bro.
It is. And I think that's one of the things that get forgotten about. And that's why me, my mom, and my fam, we like to take and we put into the community. Like sometimes we just might host kickball stuff.
Yeah.
Like just so people can understand, like there's other individuals who can support you. And the loneliness, it don't have to be loneliness, but you will be lonely if you want to reach excellence.
If you want to, you have to be.
Yes.
There's a period of isolation that you have to go through.
Yes.
You cannot, you can.
Yeah.
Go outside, get drunk, say hawk to her.
Yeah.
And be popping for a few months.
Yeah.
But where you at now? And it's not me talking trash about that, but it's just like that a lot of people can get hot now.
Yes. Stay hot.
But can you stay hot?
Can you stay hot? Now you're burn out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
because when you got hot, you was already burning out.
Yeah.
But you didn't know it, and everybody else didn't know it either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's the difference between when God bless you and the devil bless you.
Yeah.
I think is devil bless you, he gonna give it to you quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Right.
God bless you, he gonna make you wait.
Yeah.
He gonna make you go through things and perseverance to be able to understand and appreciate that it wasn't because of you, it was because of him.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And once you get to that point of acceptance and surrender, then that's when he's like, okay, cool, I'm not gonna bless you to where the devil is gonna bless you. I'm gonna bless you 10 times past that.
Right. to keep you going further beyond burning out.
You'll never burn out.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll be like almost like a blue ball of fire that just like you could throw it in water, but
Just
it
keep going.
keep
Just don't
going.
get a phase. Just
It
don't
don't
phase
phase
out.
it. It
Just
don't
don't
phase
fizzle
it.
out. I like that.
So I love I just I love that you like that, bro.
Yeah,
I
nah.
love that. And just to be clear to the family too, you're independent. So
Yeah.
you're not signing no one, you're signing.
They don't want to sign me, man.
That's okay.
No, yeah.
That's okay.
I like playing like that because it's like you show so much and it gets to the point where I don't know if it's, and in the family, they like, maybe it's intimidation. Like when I come out to the agencies and I feel like I got the work as well. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. I'll take accountability where it's to be accounted for because I'm gonna figure it out. That's one thing about I'm gonna figure it out. So I mean, I'm like what's going on? But they know about me. They talking about me. They see me out. And it's like, it's interesting. But that's okay because I feel like I want to be in that position where I'm going to go through everything I need to go through. And I promise you, I put this on everything I love. I will have the best artists, the best singers, the best actors, the best of everything that's integrated. And those are the people that you're going to have to want. Because these are people that's being overlooked by people who maybe they do this. I ain't saying nobody who deserve it, who don't deserve it. But when we talking about habits, talking about consistency, talking about when in doubt, they show up and show out. Those are the people that I'm with. And I can bet any money, I can put any time, anywhere in the city, anywhere in the world, I would take the group of people that I have with me now, that I feel like I found and collaborated with, and I'll put them against anybody.
I love that. Because you know what's crazy is that, when people look back at like, I hated the Patriots. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I hated the Patriots, bro. But when you look back at that, for a lot of time, they didn't have the best receivers. They didn't have the best running backs. They didn't have the best. I mean, they had Tom Brady. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You had a pretty good line. You had some good defensive players, but like collectively as a team, it was completely different.
Yeah.
Because you had a lot of teams out there that had a way better roster.
Right.
But when it came to putting together a performance as a team,
that was them.
That was the Patriots.
Yeah.
And they were running over people like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, people don't understand that Randy Moss was one of Tom Brady's best receivers because he was throwing to Danny Amendola, Wes Welker. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You telling me that these little dudes are way better than Chad and all these other people in the league? No. But the team was.
Yeah.
It was how they rallied around each other.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that, okay, y'all ain't got to work with me, bro.
You want to?
Y'all ain't got to help me out. But once I figure it out, you're going to want me to help you out.
It's over, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's over.
And I think God has put the right person in place, because if you use this as motivation to get there, then you can turn around and say, you know what? Even though you shut the door on me, I'm going to open the door to you. Yeah. But now, I'm not opening the door to you in the sense of, can I come in?
Yeah.
I'm opening the door in the sense of, I'll let you in.
Facts.
And that's the difference.
There's a big difference.
That's the difference.
That's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
When you got the ball in your court.
Yeah.
You the one pulling the strings now.
Yeah, that's
a fact. So it's okay if somebody don't want to pull your strings. Just understand that I'm going to have my own strings soon.
Yeah. And that's why I like the underestimated part. It's like what people are avoiding. So that's another thing. What people avoid and don't really just go towards, you got to face it one day. And I say this all the time, so I'm ready. You got to be ready to face it. And because I'm ready to face it. I work every day to face it. I work hard for not only myself, for the people in the world, the 8.062 billion, the 7.62 million. I'm ready to face it because I know that I'm putting in the time, I'm putting in the faith, I'm putting in the effort, I'm putting my heart, my soul, and everything into this. And I know what it's going to become. And I know who I'm going to become. And when it's all said and done, and those are the areas that will be impacted. I'm not here to play no games. I always say I'm here till the day I get buried into the ground. It's legendary, it's legacy, it's forever embedded. And I want them history books to know who was her. And that's a fact. Like, I'm not playing no games.
That is a fact.
I'm not playing no games.
I'll walk this earth and you gonna know I did.
It's facts.
You gonna remember my footsteps.
That's a fact.
And I love that, bro.
That's a fact. Like that.
Man, I love that, bro. You got me fired up. You know what I'm saying? I might need to get a ticket to go there speaking engagement. You feel me? Y'all may be tapping in with that.
And back on that one, so yeah, I had one last week. So the video approaching 15,000 suicide awareness. We got something that we finna do as well. In the future, like in the next couple of weeks, is gonna be meaningful and dope as well. And then I had the speaking event, and that was about being under the influence. Who are you around? And not just simply like, okay, the 5 people that you spend the most time with, but how do you identify people who want to drive you towards success? And success is your meaning. But identifying that, being a contributor to where we're going, and just being fired up, man.
Fired up. And
so it's a lot of stuff coming, bro. It's so much, man. Working with artists, D Thanks, Congo artist from he's from Congo, but he stays in Phoenix, Arizona. You got Christopher the photographer. He takes some of my pictures. He got with him an agency, a team that he's been doing great work. Nathan is one of my videography guys that you've seen from the suicide awareness. Shot by Shy, she's a person who also contributes to my pictures. I got another homie that I'll have to come back to. But then also Lil Willie Animal. He's someone who's recorded all my songs, everything that I've done.
Yeah.
And that music stuff as well, people got to figure out, because that's hot.
It's hot.
It's very, yeah.
Bro, like that's so dope that you got a whole team. Shout out to the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and what I mean by that is, like, it's dope that you got people that are all like pouring into the vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to find people like that. It really is.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
But I know in the Bible it says if you got 2 to 3 people in a room that all come together on the same accord.
And I think with that is just making sure that the consistency can continue to be in a room. I think when everyone is trying to contribute and make sure that it can be brought together, people go off. And so to make sure that everyone can stay consistent in the same room and understand where the vision is, and not my vision, everyone's vision. It's not my vision, it's everyone's vision. It's a collective. If I can do what I can do, get the resources to bring it home and hone it in, then we can drive forward. And that's my thing. Cause everybody, like, I know who to get, and I know who I'm going to get to that next level. It's just me making sure that I tie in those strings to get them to the next level. Cause I don't want to come to you unprepared.
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna come to you prepared. I'm gonna come to you, all you gotta do is just say yes, and from that yes, it's over.
It's over.
And I just want to change your life. That's it.
That's amazing, bro. And I have to, again, I gotta give you your flowers again, because most people do this in a selfish sense.
Oh no.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, like, how old are you?
26.
So you're 26-year-old and you're trying to put other people on.
Yeah, for sure.
While putting yourself on.
Yeah,
but some people at 26, you hear people all the time, I'm gonna go to LA to become a movie star. And it's all about them.
Yeah.
It's all about how can I make myself and put myself in position.
Right.
But what you're saying is, how can I build a platform to put everybody on, everybody in position.
And sacrifice myself.
And sacrifice yourself.
Because I got to go through it.
And that's the thing that people don't understand, that when you're breaking generational curses or you're sacrificing yourself for a cause, you usually don't get to see the benefits of all the beauty.
Yeah.
But everybody else does.
Yeah.
But none of them would have seen it if the person that didn't sacrifice themselves sacrificed themselves.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be... Shout out to my grandfather. He broke a lot of generational curses that I don't have to deal with today. And I'm going to do the same thing for my kids.
Yeah.
So they don't got to deal with that today or whenever they born.
Yes, yes.
So it's like the same thing, like, but it permeates in everything, not only in just family, but in business as well.
That's true.
So if they're going to sign on and be down for you, you got to be down for them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know? And so that's who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is who I am.
So I want to applaud you for that, because, you know, you see a lot of people, they wonder why their businesses don't work or things don't work. And yes, it could be for a lot of
Yeah,
reasons,
yeah.
but it can also be for the lack of sacrificing.
Facts.
And if you get to that point, you can only look at yourself in the mirror.
I agree, man. That contribution is so key. I don't know. Like I told you before, man, just want to be super, very much excellent. Want to be the best person to come into a situation or be the best person leaving out of the situation.
Yeah.
Like I already know it's gonna be other people, but if I know that I can come in, I can do what I was supposed to do, be great at it, change the culture. That's it. That's the only thing that I can do.
How is the culture out in
Coach in
Arizona?
AZ, man? I'm gonna be very honest, man. The culture is good. Like I respect everyone for what they're doing. I just don't get invited. You know what I'm saying? And it's always very interesting to me because you can have character. People can see you being consistent. They can see the way that you do things. But it's like when you do opposite of that, it's like that's when you get the most. But when you actually live in that, and that's where I get my frustration is like I'm living this.
Yeah.
This ain't no game. Like I
I'm
wake
doing it.
up and I'm making it happen, and other people are as well. But what's the other key components, the detail that you talked about? How's the character? How are you treating people around?
Mhm.
If I talk to someone, are you a liar? Are you dishonest? And then so when you see one key aspect of one person within that bunch, you can only imagine who's else in that bunch and what's so wrapped around in that. So I gotta again find talent, build what I can build, and then make sure that it's represented correctly, in my opinion, through my eyes, and through business, industry, whatever.
Yep.
Like you gotta watch out for it. I promise I'm coming. I'm coming with a whole bunch of people. Well, not right now, but futuristically. When you think about a team, we think about coalition, we think about a leader that's gonna put everybody else a servantship, a leadership. That's gonna be me, bro.
Well, I wouldn't say futuristically. I would say now
Now.
because I like to think God works from the back to the top, right? Like He knows our last day, right?
Facts.
He knows what we're capable of, knows what we're gonna do. That's why He puts the talents and all the gifts into us. So
I like
if
that.
it's trending and working,
That's a
and you
fact.
feel like you working in your God given purpose, then you already have the talent.
Yeah.
You already have everything that you need. Only thing you need to do now is to go through it. Is to go through the journey. And that's the cool thing. Like God wants to give us everything in life. He does. He wants to give us everything in life. However, people don't want to journey through it. Even though we're going to journey through it,
Yeah.
we're going to. Some people go through it kicking, fighting, screaming, versus saying, "No, God, this is my purpose.
Yeah.
All right, let me run in it." And then when He sees you running, it's like it's like one of those happy father moments. Like, look at my kid go, yeah. And it's just like more blessing, more blessing, more blessing. But you're running towards the ultimate blessing that He gave you.
Yeah.
So if you're already on that path, then you already have it.
Yes.
You just got to keep running.
Running towards it.
And as long as you don't stop running,
No, never.
you're gonna have the actors, you're gonna have the musicians, you're gonna have the talent, you're gonna have everything. It's already there.
Mhm.
You just have to
Go
put
through
one
it.
foot in front of the other, one step at a time. It might be 5 years, could be 10,
Mhm.
but it's gonna be there. And then
Yeah.
everybody in Arizona is gonna have to quote unquote kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring.
You feel me?
Yeah. States.
The whole states, global, you know what I'm
everything.
saying? Everybody. You
Yeah.
feel me? So it's just like you start there, you keep doing what you're doing, you keep just running, bro. It's already there. Your name's already on it. It's already yours. It's already claimed. It's already given. The only thing the devil can do is try to throw obstacles in our way to make it seem like we can't get there no more.
Mhm.
But we can.
Yeah. That ain't gonna work.
So
Yeah, that was a monkey wrench last year. Getting into a car accident.
tell me about that. What happened?
Got hit by a drunk driver. Ran into a building. Pushed me into a building. My bad. Pushed me into a building. It altered some things, but I knew that was a moment where I kind of talked about earlier, being able to not to waver. So I still stayed strong through that because I knew it was one of those challenges that I knew if I overcame, that it'd solidify my beliefs, it'd solidify what I believe in, and it solidify that self-development wasn't just for the glory. It was also to tell the story of a challenge to get to glory. So I pushed through it.
That's amazing.
Mentally. Because physically I was messed up.
You know what? That's the thing. Because you could have allowed your physical to break your mental.
Yeah, because you lose confidence when you slouched over. That's why like when I said like I don't look down when I talk to people, I look up, I look straight.
Yep.
Even when walking. Like all of those gestures and how you present yourself is very important.
Yep.
So in those certain moments of being hurt, it can psychologically put you in a place, because if you have to be slouched over, if you have to be in a certain posture, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Your body and your mind working together in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
So understanding that I can allow my mind to be in that moment with my body, because that wasn't me and I know me. And so since I picked my mind up, my body got picked up.
And that's where therapy also came into play and helps you out,
Yes.
too. I'm sure, because therapy helped strengthen your mind.
Yes.
To where now you're saying, hey, I got control here.
Yes.
So if I have control here and I can control this, I'm good.
Yes.
Man, bro.
This has been
a powerful episode, man. And I really hope everybody has learned something. And I don't want you to think that this is the only time where you could talk or learn something from my man Rich. Like, he is open. He's here. He's available. You feel me? And he wants to be of service and use his God-given ability.
That's a fact.
To be able to make connections, put you in places. And that is a God-given ability. Not everybody can walk into certain rooms and be able to move a room. Not everybody can do that.
Facts.
And so with that ability for you able to do that and then be able to bring in people with you, that's just a blessing, bro. And I just, I want the family, I want everybody to continue to pray for Rich and pray for not only his team, but, just the vision and the success of it. Because I believe if God's in it, then it can never fail. So
that's a fact.
Man, I just hope you keep doing what you're doing. Before we get out of here, because I know I asked that question earlier, but what, if any message, if anything, would you like to leave with the family?
I'll say it's a good one. I'm pondering on it. Let me see, because it's a message that this can come to me. I'll say, if you don't got it figured out, that's okay, because not a lot of people do. But the moment that you believe in what you believe in is the moment that you have it figured out. Because basically our beliefs works in the ways of us figuring it out. If we gonna continue going this journey, we gonna figure it out soon or some way. But even when you do figure it out, you still ain't got it figured out, because it's always gonna be a challenge. There's always gonna be a level to overcome. So the best thing that you can do is believe in yourself and make sure that you overcome everything and step on any challenge. And so I want to say this as well. I appreciate you having me on. I appreciate you inviting me to Austin, Texas, from Phoenix, Arizona, originally from St. Louis. And most definitely my audience as well. I want y'all to check him out. Great guy, great person. A lot of intuition as well, wisdom that we've been able to share. And just looking at this setup and looking at everything that he's doing, this is why I'm here. And if y'all feel like I'm purposeful, then you understand he's purposeful. Because only purpose work together.
That's it. Only purpose work together. That's the only way it can work. My man, again, man, I appreciate you. Halftime family. We appreciate
one more time, hold on. One shout out.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you do shout outs?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Do shout outs.
So my mom, Heart of God Ministries on Facebook. She does ministry. So check into her ministry. Check out the Modest Sports Show out of Alabama. Again, Lil Willie Animal, engineer from Phoenix. He's located in Phoenix. Check out D Thanks. We got an international record called Move It. Check out everything that's about to come. Watch In Case I Disappear. You guys so much more. Shout out everybody. Shout out Rico Payton, my best friend that played for the New Orleans Saints. Year 2, baby. And then just everything. I want to shout out everybody. I want to thank God. I want to thank you. I want to thank y'all for allowing me to be here.
Man, well, we appreciate you, bro. And Halftime family, all the people that he just shouted out, y'all make sure y'all tap in with them as well, because this is family. Like we said, we building family here. This is not just a community. This is a family. So thank y'all for tuning in. And Rich, man, I appreciate you, bro. I cannot wait to get this thing out to the family. So with that said, y'all, we out.